Hey, what's up you guys? How's it going? It's me, Mario, and today we're talking about the one and only, well-known, well-respected Internet AJ. Now, I know what you're thinking. Mario, aren't you just jumping on the Internet AJ bandwagon that Turkey Tom started a few days ago? And the answer to that is yes. Yes, I am. And if you weren't thinking that, then forget I ever said anything. But in all honesty, I actually agree with what's been said about Internet AJ over the last 3 days or so, and that'll actually lead me into the topic for the video. But first things first, who is Internet AJ? Well, he's that one Indian in the commentary community.
Hey, what's up, you big babies? It's me, Horn Man.
Nope, not that one. That's 16 Low. He gets a pass. For now. But no, Internet AJ is the other Indian. You know, the cringy one that actively talks on Twitter about how he can't get any.
Sorry, got emotional there.
Yep, that's the one. You know, I'm not really sure what would convince someone to actively post their L's like this onto Twitter. Especially Twitter of all platforms. I could get YouTube, right? Like, sure, I've posted my own L's on YouTube over the years because I usually find it funny. You know, if I can get a funny video out of it, sure, why not? Or if it's hashtag relatable for the people, because I am, of course, the people's YouTuber. But I mean, it can be kind of fun to look back on things like that where you did something stupid when you were younger. But this man posts his fucking L's with there being absolutely nothing else to them. There's no haha, girls don't find me fuckable sort of twist to it, which just makes it so much worse. There's no positive outcome from it, and it's so bad you just can't help but feel secondhand embarrassment. I mean, how does he sleep at night knowing he's his own worst enemy when it comes to putting dirt on his name? I mean, shit, maybe he's into being degraded all over the internet. Kind of like Nikado Avocado, you know? Like, can you imagine if he's secretly been posting cringy content and his L's onto YouTube and Twitter in hopes of maybe, just maybe, being degraded on the internet, just so he can get off to it? But no, instead he ends up accidentally building a following of people that enjoy basic ass overview content that provides almost no substance to whatever subject he's talking about. Like, I've seen some of Internet AJ's videos that I've run into, usually on topics and people like EDP, because that, oh boy, was that one a doozy. The entire YouTube community, my god, EDP got fucked, and boy was it well deserved. And I remember actually after watching the EDP Rise and Fall video, my takeaway was like, well, I mean, you know, video was And that's mostly because I had it on in the background while playing a game. Now, had I been giving my full attention to the video and actually watching it and listening to it, I probably would have clicked off. But, you know, it's kind of a little bit of a pain when you're already in a match and you have to alt-tab out, and then, you know, depending on if you're not running the game in windowed borderless mode, sometimes it's a little buggy, you know, it's like, whatever, just let it fucking play out. But apart from shitty content and embarrassingly oversharing on Twitter, Internet AJ also has a bit of a victim complex. He seems to think that he has it super hard because he chooses to be on that YouTube grind. You know, YouTube, that thing where you post nothing but videos. Like, it'd be one thing if he took the time to post very in-depth, well-made content, like The Right Opinion, but he doesn't. Like, on one side you have some nice, real fancy filet mignon, and on the other side you normally have some McDonald's. Now, I, like many others, like me some McDonald's. The McGriddle, fucking delicious. But you see, Internet AJ isn't even McDonald's. This motherfucker is just a gas station fucking hot dog. And I'm not talking about the fancy gas stations. I'm talking a fucking 7-Eleven in the hood gas station. The kind of gas station that has expired honey buns. And let me tell you, ain't nothing more depressing than an expired honey bun. Like, honey buns should be comfort food. It's in the fucking name. When you think honey, you think sweet, warm, creamy goodness on a nice soft bun. But at a 7-Eleven Internet AJ gas station, that creamy goodness is more like cum on a dry ass bagel. Now, there's nothing necessarily wrong with cum on a bagel if you're into that sort of thing, but we here at the It's Me Mario channel like to have some fucking standards. Apart from Internet AJ being the equivalent of cum on a bagel, he's also a bit of a money hungry loser. Now, I know what you're thinking, but Mario, aren't we all just money hungry losers in the grand scheme of things? Especially you, since you're trying to revive a dead channel in the hopes of maybe, just maybe, making more than the measly $200 you made in the past. And to that I say, wow, that's fucked up. But you're not wrong. The difference though is that Internet AJ is a fucking idiot money hungry loser. This is the kind of guy that looks a homeless man in the face and decides to go into business with him the next day, just because the homeless man convinced him that he's actually an undercover CEO looking for new business opportunities. He is that kind of gullible. Now, I myself have been gullible as well, but I've never been download a sketchy ad that takes multiple days to download and then proceed to lose 20k gullible. The most gullible I've been is be an idiot and trade an $80 CSGO knife in the hopes of making more money gullible, which actually might make a funny video, so let me know in the comments if you want me to make that. It's so bad, it's funny. But to be fair, this was young Mario from years ago, and it was just an $80 CSGO knife that I got from a CSGO case. But anyways, this leads me into what this video is actually about, and that's that I think YouTube has really kind of lost itself in a sense, and by that I actually mean the people on it. As things have gotten better and more high budget for people like Mr. Beast recreating his own Squid Game in real life, they've also gotten less personal, which might actually be a good thing to some degree. But along with that, I think we've lost a little, or a lot, of what YouTube used to be, because nowadays people can't just post anything without getting severely fucked by the YouTube AI. And most of the time it's an undeserved fuck. It's, as Internet AJay would say, a good hate fuck. Like, you pretty much get age restricted or demonetized or looked down upon the YouTube gods for pretty much anything. And I feel like this is a bigger problem for bigger creators, because they're the ones that get affected way more compared to someone like me. Because when you're a smaller channel, it's kind of easy to slip through the YouTube cracks occasionally. But on a positive note, it does end up having creators pave the way with better quality content. But at the same time, we've ended up losing our McDonald's. Don't get me wrong, I know there's a bunch of shitty fucking content out there. Like, just god-awful fucking content. The kind of content that just little kids watch. But I'd consider that more like a pile of shit. Like, it's not even close to McDonald's. But like I was saying, we've lost that fun shitpost kind of content, you know? The kind we would look forward to. Like, I like the Right Opinions content, but I don't want every fucking video I watch to be a gigantic fucking thinking piece about why this YouTuber lost it all. And I'll reiterate, I like the Right Opinions content, but sometimes I just want to sit back, relax, turn off my brain, and watch someone completely shit on someone else for being a cringy idiot. I recently actually had a conversation with a buddy of mine about YouTube and where things are going, and about how he thinks he wants to add more effort into his videos and scripts, etc., which is great, but I kind of had like the opposite point of view about how the daily shitpost leafy content is making a comeback. And when I say leafy content, I don't mean leafy clones making leafy content. I just mean some of that good old Mickey D's. Although YouTube as a platform has kind of lost itself, I think people will begin to go back to the roots of YouTube, even if it's not as viable, but simply because it's more fun and enjoyable, both as a content creator and a viewer. Like, give Keemstar all the shit you want, which I've done in the past. You know, I've gone from liking him to hating him to thinking, you know, he's not that bad. To then again thinking, oh fuck, Keemstar, why? And to then once again just kind of enjoying his content. Or I guess I should say more of his personality in the community, not necessarily his content. But I really would love for things to just go back the way they used to be. Although the chances of that happening are pretty slim, and if it were to happen, it'd probably take quite a while. But I mean, I guess there's also the chance of YouTube actually making some changes to the platform that will actually benefit its content creators instead of punishing them and penalizing them for stupid over-the-top things.
You serious?
Yeah, the chances of that happening are probably non-existent at this point. But anyways, that's pretty much it for the video. If you did enjoy it, make sure to drop a like or a dislike, I don't care. Also, thanks for the support on the video before this one. That one did really well, and I gotta say, I can definitely see myself making more shitpost videos on Sony Ponies for some good old salt. And to the 4 subscribers that I gained from that video, hey, how you doing? I am formally greeting you to the rest of your life, because it is actually written in the fine print when you subscribe to me that you are now forced to watch my shitty content for the rest of your miserable fucking life. So congratulations, it could be worse. Maybe. Anyways, if you stayed till the end of the video, make sure to comment Brandon likes cum on bagels. Make sure to subscribe and click my shitty TikTok link in the description. And yeah, take it easy.